What is up, legends? We are back, and as promised, like I said, about 3 days ago, I went ahead and got the season pass because obviously I'm getting a lot of views and getting a lot of people watching. Some people even donated, even though I told, like, it's one thing if it's Twitch on YouTube, I tell people, like, don't really be bothered with that. More so like, you know, I'm having fun and you guys showing up and watching the videos, liking, and the subs is more than enough. That helps the watch time. That helps, like, you know, the engagement. Long as you guys comment, like, subscribe, all that type of stuff, that's all you gotta do. I don't expect you to, like, this is hard times out here. I don't expect you to do things like that. And that is more than good enough. I appreciate your time and your attention and that. I just want to say that right now because I had some people donate, and like I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but at the same time I'm like, there's certain times where it like whatever else, but like on YouTube, just show up, watch, like, so it's good enough, yeah, it's good enough. So with that said, here we are in the season pass, and what this video is basically about is purchases. Like what purchases are going to be good. We're just going to solely be talking about this, and then I'm going to show you my account because that was asked what I'm doing, what I'm focusing on, and that's going to be the video. Very, very short, very quick. I actually wasn't really paying attention to this until I actually came in here to purchase this. But I was all the way up to 19 right now. Now the reason why I wasn't paying attention is because I saw the top and I was like, it's kind of good. But I saw what the bottom stuff was, and obviously I didn't have it yet. So it is useful. So let's take it from the top at 1. From level 1. You get currency plus 300 right there. Then you get chocobo at 2. 3, you get coin. 4, you get enchantment. Level 5, you get more currency. Level 6, you get stamina plus limit breaks for your stream. This is, I forgot what this is. Bookmarks. Oh, scent time. I forgot what that was. Coin. Then you get material booster right here. More currency right there. Stamina, and again, that's a weird thing that they put together, the stamina and the stream stuff. Then grinders, coin, overall. So you see, like, the gist of it is kind of interesting. So the recent one I just got, like, literally, like, as soon as I came in here, I just clicked the button. This is exchange vouchers for characters. So if you need character pieces, like if you want to break something in the stream, like you need something specifically done at that point, then bam, you get that. Now level 20, I'm gonna get 1200 currency when I actually get to that. That's actually pretty cool. If you're impatient, it costs 200 to go to another level, but I wouldn't do that because this only goes up to 30. Right now, you might as well get all the benefit, and then once you get all the way to the end, you get a new screen of Cloud and Zack, plus the title plate for season pass. And then like 25 to 29 is just a bunch of currency, which is all cute and everything else like this. Like, I don't feel you should ever use your currency to do this right here. Like, just wait. Like, it's like you're negating all of this by buying stuff early for what? Like you in a rush to get this. This is all cosmetic at the end, so there's no point in actually doing that. You might as well just let this wait. So, and actually to level this up, you do the daily stuff. So you see daily exploration is 150, clear battle, enhanced weapons. Then you got the weekly, which is the crisis dungeon, perform sense, which I need to be better about. That's the one thing I forget in this game is just to start the sense like almost all the time. I've only done 17 this week, and it's Thursday. That's actually not that good, so I need to do better about that. And then you have the season right here, which I've done everything in the season except log in for 9 days, which I'm actually going to be knocking out today at the login. when it's on 4 p.m., which is the login. This is Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. So that's actually going to knock out this, which is going to have me just get this right away. And then I'm going to be one short of getting this, which is good because we didn't get any stamina packs today freely. So that might be it for the free ride on that. They might not give that out anymore, which I think that's kind of a mistake. They need to have more stamina things so to give us stuff to actually do. Or this is gonna fall into you just logging into like 1 hour and just being up out of there, basically, because there's gonna not be anything to do. But you don't want to do that. So I know they specifically watch me as a Square creator, like, y'all, you really don't want that to happen. You need that. We need to have some type of stamina regain, and we need to have something that we can go get currency for. What I would do, as far as that, actually, we'll talk about that at the end. We'll talk about that at the end because we still have other things to get through. So this is actually worth it. There's a lot of currency in here. There's a lot of grinders and stuff that will actually save you stamina. That's why this is worth it, because it's giving you stamina places and giving us these particular items right here will save you the like this stuff right here, and giving you stamina tonics right there. The coin is good, and the character parts are good. I'm specifically after the stuff that saves you stamina because we are at the point right now where it's just not a lot of it, and to do the harder stages is costing you a lot. You need to actually farm and everything else. So everything that saves you stamina that you don't have to actually use is priceless. And I'm going to explain why that's even more important as we start looking at the store. So the very first thing that I would suggest if you're going to spend at a minimum is the season pass. That's it. And that's all I've spent on right now. That's it. That's all I'm going to spend on, because you don't really need anything else. Like, you can if you want to, but you don't really need to do that. And I'm going to show you in here, like, you know, just in general. So I have this weapon pack right here, according to whatever you unlock. I saw people who were not liking the fact that they put packs up in your face. Dog, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes people over dramatize certain things. If they throw a pack up in my face, I X that bitch out so fast. It's the same way I just did. I don't care. There's a company, it's a game, it's a free-to-play game. They got to make money somehow. They're gonna throw that stuff in your face. It ain't a gun to your face. You saw how I X'd out that fat? It took 0.1 seconds to X that out. Stop being over dramatic. I see why companies, they're so greedy, they're gonna throw it. Bruh, you grow up. like you see, like this right here, next. Oh, you want me next? It's just that simple. It take 0.1 seconds. Stop being over dramatic. It's not everybody. It's like 0.1%, the loud minority that I say that make big deals out of stuff like this. Ain't nothing. This goes, matter of fact, it goes away in 11 hours. This goes away in 3 hours. You ain't got to click it or pay attention to it. But for the sake of actually looking at this shop, once you hit 80, you get 6,200 for $38. So essentially, you think about that in like summon terms, and that's not bad. That's actually a pretty good deal, to be honest with you. And you get grinders for all this. So this is an excellent deal. I don't really care about coin, because coin is just, you get coin so easily in this. But this, dog, you just level up something already, like, based off of that. So this is a good, plus the currency on top of that. This is an excellent deal. So letting it go kind of hurts, but at the same time, if you're free to play the casual, it's just like nobody putting a gun to your head. Like, you can just wait a day or two and do it for free. Yes, this is like wait a day or two and do it for free. Like, this is a mobile game. You're not supposed to be playing it like it's a PC game anyway. You're supposed to be on here like an hour or two and be up out of here. So, like, you wait a day or two or spend $40. That's like 3 lunches. 3 lunches and 3 dinners. So, like, there's no need for that. You can get groceries for that. Pay part of your car insurance. You ain't there's no reason to even be worried about this. Like, if you couldn't do stuff like this for free, then it would be a problem. But the fact that I can just wait and go do something else and like go work out, like go on a date or something, spend money on the date, spend money on maidens, get maidens so you're not maidenless. Get a waifu. You don't need to spend, like, your waifu will appreciate taking her out instead of you spending money on this. I'm just saying. And you can't take waifu out for free, but you can do this for free. So just put that in perspective when you think about, when I see people say, oh, it's pay to win, you're like, you can do this. No, that what this technically is pay to be lazy. That's what it's called. Pay to be lazy, pay to not wait, basically, because there's nothing to say that you can't do it. So right here, $2 for this. This is actually a good deal. Again, you have the currency. So a summon in this game is roughly around $20 anyway. So you get a summon plus some extra currency because it's 3,000 basically. So you already got a summon already. Plus you get the 5-star gacha. Plus you get the character stuff. So like all these packs so far. And I will tell you that in this game compared to the other Square games, the store in this game is about 100% better, because you in near, holy crap. like whoever did the pricing actually understood a little bit, and they do something interesting for you. If you look on the bottom right here, they put how much you have of said currency to let you see in perspective. Like, okay, if I buy this, I already have this, and this. Like, you see, I'm lacking magic over here. I think this is heal, right? Yeah, it's healing piece. So I'm lacking heal. So they let you know, like, you ain't got no heal right here. So you want to spend that 20, get you a summon, plus a free 5-star, plus you're gonna get a limit break up there on the character stream, plus all this. So this is actually worth it. So already off the bat, I'm telling you, this is one of the better gacha stores I've seen as far as worth per your money, per your dollar. And it's not like, it just is. As I break it down, you're gonna see. Now, it being available, is that pay to win or not? That's debatable according to if you want to wait or not. Of course, people are gonna rush out ahead, but there's no PvP in this game, so it don't matter. It's not like you gotta face them. Like, if it was PvP in this game and then like they coming in there with like a level 1 Zack and one-shotting you because they spent $1,000, then that would be problematic. But there's no PvP. In most cases, when people wail like that, you get to play with them in co-op and they go one-shot the whole thing, and then it lasts like 1 second. And bro, when somebody come in like 100k power in co-op, I'm like, hey, let me friend you. What's your friend number? Okay, you my buddy. It come through well. I'm happy to see that. Like stop worrying about everybody else's pocket. At the end of the day, like when they got that cannon, come through cannon. You a whale? You on my friends list. You my buddy. I think sometimes we look at things incorrectly when it comes to gacha. If you have to face them and stuff like that, and it's like an unfair advantage as far as like a competitive environment, that's something different. And in most cases, gacha games understand that and they steer away from that. In most cases, some games don't care and they just say, like, they paid, you just gotta deal with it. Like something like PvP wise, like you got overpowered ass people who are like day 2 and they done beat all the content in the game, and then they go into PvP and got like a naked character punching you in the face for like 1 million damage. Like, that's not fun. And that's understandable, but what happens is people imprint that on everything, and that's an unfair comparison. And it's unfair to people who spend and support the game as well, that you stigmatize them because they're spending and supporting the game. Let them. Like, that's how you get this free-to-play game right there, because if they didn't do that, you wouldn't be playing this free-to-play. You'd be having a subscription every month to play something like this if that wasn't a thing. So you can't sit there and stigmatize them like that and say, oh my God, like whales, I hate whales. No. The only time I have a problem with whales is when they make guides. And it's like, well, I whaled in free-to-play, this is how fuck out of here. No. Like, that's when I got a problem with whales. You shut the hell up. Like you all you did was swipe. All you teaching me how the black card. No, you cut it out. That's my problem with Will. Don't make guides. No, absolutely not. As far as this, you got, what was this? This was 5,000. Okay, so you get a weapon voucher, drawer ticket, mithril ore, grindstone chunk. Okay, so again, worth it for the if you have the 5,000 there and you have overflow from buying other packs. This is a pretty good because you got 20 summons, so automatically the 20 gacha summons right here, that is what was that? It's about $20 from the summon, so that's $40 of worth right there off of that alone. And remember that a summon costs 3,000 currency, so you're spending 5,000. So this right here is already a benefit. Then you have the weapon voucher right there, so that's basically more benefit. And then you have the limit break for it, which is half of what you need, because I believe you need 30. We'll go to 80 to 90, and then you got the grinder. So this is worth, like, you see, as I break down each individual thing. Oh, I didn't do this yet. Don't forget to do that, by the way. Each individual pack, as we start going through, you start to see that it actually is worth it as far as the dollar. Now, this is daily right here that you can actually do this, and the grinding per dollar again is worth. Now, the reason why I'm breaking this down and showing you is because there are games, Snowbreak, that don't understand the currency and the economy of their own game per dollar, and it's bad. FFVII, PGR, like, and there's a game like PGR I like, though. I like it as a game, but they don't understand their own currency. Like their currency per dollar is ridiculously off. Like, it is just trash. Like, you can tell that, like, whoever's doing the pricing just don't know what the hell they're doing. Whoever's doing the pricing in this game knows what the hell they're doing. Like, it is specifically skewed in a way that makes sense per the pricing, that you are actually getting a benefit out of spending, basically, which is a good thing. And then you go in here again, the 1,200 is close to, like, maybe close to half, and it's only $8. Plus you get all of this right here, which saves you stamina right here that you don't actually have to get. So that $8 plus you saving stamina, even though you didn't get any stamina in this is worth the $8. All right, so heading over here, this is again $19, and remember what you already got. Now you got the 10 summon. Bam, knocked it out of the way. Also, you know, I'm say something at the end, and the reason why I did this video, and the reason why I did the certain way that I did this video. I know it's talky, and I apologize, but I really need to explain this so we can get certain misinformation out of here. The way that this is, again, 3,000 for the 10 summon. Again, if you want to do that, I wouldn't really do that for the red coins unless you have to, but because you could use them for other stuff. But you could if you wanted to. Again, 3,000 plus another 200, plus you now have the bonus items right here, all of this right here for grinders. And again, it shows you, which is really nice that it shows you over here. So you're getting worth out of all of this. So again, this is saving you stamina, because these are 15 stamina per stages right here, the blue items that you actually need to actually do that. I think the green items are a little bit lower, but you also get them in the 15 stamina. So again, this is worth it per dollar per pack. You see the reoccurring theme. I really don't need to go and explain this further, but you see, I already showed that already. But the higher it goes, the bigger that benefit gets, which some would say, like, oh my God, that's pay to win and stuff like that. But again, you're not facing these people, and these people are usually going to be the people that come and help and play with you in co-op. So I don't see any problem with that. if they introduce a mode where you have to directly fight somebody, something like this, it'll be problematic. However, there is a limit to how strong you can actually get in this game. Everybody's gonna reach that point, free or paid. Like, there's no infinity system. You're gonna eventually run out of character stream. It's just how fast you're gonna actually get there, and you can free to play get there as long as you wait. So all that's really happening is people are doing it faster for the benefit of doing it faster, having their team, and then they'll basically be able to do content and stuff like this. There's no point race, which there probably will be eventually, because every game does that, where those people, because they spent, are going to get the higher rewards. However, as we progress in this game, and we're like where we're at right now with this sweet spot right now, this is a point right now where you catch up to everybody who spent. Right now they can't go anywhere, there's nothing for them to do, they're all stuck at the same level. So we're all going to be at the same point. Now this could change by the weekend. They could just throw in another update, because it looks like they're going to have weekend updates, which is weird and risky, because there won't be anybody to actually fix anything, hardly if something goes wrong on the weekend, which is why most companies don't do that. But Square is like, F that, we're doing it. That, which they typically do stuff like that. So no, it is what it is. All right, so again, we have the daily pack, and we'll speed this up because you get the gist of it. This one is actually pretty interesting because you get basically 15 summons plus the voucher, so it's a more directed type of thing. This one is more directed in the aim towards, now see, I will say that this is all good, but I think this should be higher, because you get this number. Matter of fact, for about 45 stamina, you can get this. Basically, again, it's free stamina, free items. You're getting everything. It's not bad, but I think the bonus should be higher for the character stream items. Like, I think they should make this like 200 or 300 or something like this, because you can get Cactar. You can farm Cactar basically and get this like relatively easy. So this doesn't seem like that much of a bonus in here on that. But if you need it, I think I wouldn't buy this pack ever. Like, just because these are here for 100, this 80, like this 8,800, it's definitely worth the money or by itself before you throw all this in. But I don't think I would ever buy this because the character stream stuff is there. And I think that they fall short on that. That is a little bit imbalanced. As far as the grinder stuff, this is all fine. So that one pack I think is bad. This one, these are rare. They don't drop that easily the same way that the character stream stuff does. So this is fine. Same thing with this one. And I wouldn't spend on this because this drops easy. This drops, it's like abundantly easy. Like look at the green stuff, and then you can synth it up to the blue. I wouldn't do this at all either. That's a little bit too small too. So not everything is rosy. And now this is how you make the better material stuff. This is okay because of the currency. Like if you want to gamble, remember you're gambling. You're always gambling when you're making better material stuff. So this is okay. It's only $30. So if you're going to spend on that, you know, go for it. Now the passes. I am not a fan of the day passes. It was not. I don't like when it's like this. Just make monthlies. I know they're not doing that because you have the season pass and it's gonna look like you have like 5 million passes. I wouldn't even separate this if we're being honest. Make it one thing and make it a month. Just make one pass. You don't need 2 different passes because like you literally could put this together. So I think this is a miss. This is a miss. There's no need for this to be 2 separate things. Just make it one thing and make it a month, basically. But again, I think the reason why they won't necessarily do it like this is because then you have, like I said, they put it together it'll be a $9.99 pass for a month, and then you can have the season pass. So then that's like $25 or something like that, like this. But then who says that you need the season pass? Like, I would have done this if this was like $9.99. I would have did this instead of the season pass, because this is more useful. Thanks, phone. This is more useful. The phone agrees. Just me. And then you have the memories. If you want to go ahead and actually do this, this is okay. I wouldn't. But this is if you want to hard focus the character, because it's like only 20. I just wouldn't. I would just get stronger and farm it in the tower. But if you want to hard focus the character, this is here for you to actually spend. So that's like, they need to have something there for you to actually do that. All right, so then you have the daily packs, which is the only place that you can kind of like influence stamina a little bit. As you can see right here, you get 3 stamina, and then you get 480 of the currency. Again, good worth on your money. Again, the same thing with the grinders right here. Daily pack 3. Isn't it way longer than what I wanted? But we don't even need to go. You can kind of like see the same thing. A lot of daily packs. And what this is allowing you to focus on something that you want to focus on. Again, you know what negates all this? Waiting and doing it for free. Like, it's just that simple. Everything in here, you can just wait and do it for free. I mean, you can go ahead and whale. I know Square probably don't want me to say stuff like that, but I'm just being honest with you. You can just go ahead and wait and do it all for free. If you don't want to wait, it's here for you to focus and pick on whatever you want to actually pick on. And yeah. Then you have the crystals, which, like I said, there's 3,000 to actually get a 10 summon. And actually, was I a little bit off? I think I was a little bit off, because if you go to look at Crystal Pack C, it's only giving you 2,600, so you need the 15 plus, so it's $18. No, it's still about right. It's $20 for the summon. What it really is $18. So you're still getting worth and all of that. But you're actually getting more worth, because a 10 summon is actually basically, because you got to put together C and A to get the 10 summon. B would be too much. You got 2,600 on C and 500 on A. So that would be 15, and 3 is $18 basically, which is lower than most if you haven't realized. Like in DK, just think about it. Genshin, $25 to $30 to get a 10 summon. The Epic 7 is $30. So this is actually lower than the market for 10 summons right now. So this, just putting it out there. And then you have the guild store, which, because guild is so easy in this game, I literally just maxed this out. I didn't max it out on purpose, because I knew I was going to do this video, but I literally just come in here and just do this. And most Square games are like this for the store. Literally, the store is just free. Basically, you just come in with your currency and you knock it out, because it's always going to be gold. And then eventually it runs out, and you get more of the refills if you get like one of those passes that I showed before. And yeah, so as far as I will tell you that this is one of Square's greatest gacha stores that they did per dollar. As far as what's actually in the store, do I think it's pay to win? No, because you can do it for free. Like, you straight up, everything here that I showed you in this store, you can do for free. The one thing that is lacking that I told you I was gonna mention at the end is the only way that you can directly influence stamina is right here. This daily pack right here, and you notice you can only do that once. That's the only thing you can directly influence. And there's no accumulative thing for topping up. So that one like little daily thing like this, I think that's essentially there to slow us down, and especially where we're lacking things and actually being able to get stamina, especially if they're gonna dry up on actually giving us the 10 stamina a day, which it looks like that's the case now. So things that actually will save you stamina, like all of the packs now that I've gone through the whole store and showed you, all of the packs that give you items that save you the stamina of actually farming are now worth even more. Which is why I said again, this is probably Square's best gacha store they've ever made in the gacha right now, because per dollar, per what you get, per what you need is all like it. You're not being robbed anywhere. There's no robbery here. So, you know, good on them. I hope they keep it that way. Whoever designed the prices that made the store, they need a raise because they actually did it properly. We don't see it like this very often. I just want to put that out there, that the game is very good, but there's been a lot of good choices being made, which is why I spent the time to actually talk about this, because I want people to understand it. I don't want people, like, because you get a lot of misinformation. I see people saying that, oh, like, especially in my comment section, I had a guy say, the store is super pay to win, like what? And I'm like, bro, why you just can't grind and wait? I responded back. And he's like, man, I was like, but it's there. I was like, so it's just FOMO. It's fear of missing out. You ain't missing nothing. Just wait. See you 2-3 days. You be all right. Calm down. Like, you ain't gotta have it. And if you gotta have it, we'll open that credit card. Like, it's just that simple. Sometimes it's just about waiting, y'all. So I hope this enlightened people from a standpoint. Put the prices together with other gacha. Like, don't just believe me. Go into other gacha and look at how much, like, I've done this before in other games in the past because people were like complaining about certain, and then I shut them the hell up. I was like, well, this costs $30 over here. This costs $18. I'm just using that as an example. Like, it's a $12 difference. So you pay, like is that pay to win then? Is that super expensive, or are they super greedy over there, or you just like that game and you just want to bash or dunk on this game, which is usually the case most of the time. They just want to, when something's popular, because I see people doing that with this game because this game is popular and a lot of people playing it, so people still dunk on it, like, it's pay to win, this, that, and the third. Like, bruh, we had the same discussion with Dan Crow, where people have rose-tinted glasses and start to act like certain things don't exist other places when there's nothing wrong with what happens right here. And then I drag them back to reality and they get mad. Like, no, you don't just get to make shit up. You don't get to just make stuff up, dog. I'm gonna hit you with the reality back real quick. This store is actually really good. It's not the most perfect, as I'm seeing. There's stuff that's off. Like, I think the character stream items are off, and I think some of the material sim stuff is off, but everything else is actually really good. And once you start to realize how important stamina is in this game, you start to see how much worth is actually in each pack in the store and how good it's actually made. So good job. Good job, Square. I don't get to say that a lot, but got to give you props on the store. The store is actually really good. So there's other stuff that I'm going to talk about in the future, and I got plenty of video topics, y'all, that we're going to break down and stuff like this. But I wanted to give you guys the heads up on what's worth and what's not worth when it comes to the, like, you know, if you're going to actually spend. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. So I'll see you guys next video. Be legendary. Peace. Like and subscribe. And thank you all the new people. There's a bunch of new people on the channel. Bunch of views, which is why I was not going to sit here and just be free to play forever. Like, I got to give some type of money back because obviously the game is giving money to me. So peace.